What is up? I'm doing a review on one of my favorite YouTubers, LickMe. What is so special about this guy? Well, let's watch a little bit before we even start.
To understand the full magnitude
I'm in the busy of moving, so.
we strongly advise those who have not viewed Mr. Steal Girl 6 to do so immediately before viewing this video.
One.
Warning, English only. One will be given. If you ever contact beyond again, you will experience firsthand the true power of Anonymous.
I'm not gonna put that one down. I fucking knock him out. I swear to God, I'm not gonna fucking do it.
And then this part comes in, which makes me really enjoy the content more. This is Anonymous Troll 9, abusive boyfriend.
He came to my house. He attacked my dad. He grabbed me and screamed he would kill me. I just wanted it to stop.
You, Tristan, have just made a colossal mistake.
That is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite videos. I discovered Lieutenant probably on BCC Trolling on one of those sites, and he does some great content with the Animal Troll and Stalker. But what really got me into watching him was this right here. Was this right here? The Anonymous Trolling. For what you do, man, is amazing. Where you are kind of like an internet troll or the internet hero. And this is why, before I get into my review on him, this is another reason why you should really watch this guy.
Hey, the fuck you mean target briefing?
This is where he gets into the video with the guy where I guess he was doing all this when he thought he was joking and all that. He really will fuck with you. This is why I do like what he did here. This is like the brightness might be too bright, but this is why I like this video.
On this day, a man who
There we go.
ignored our initial warnings will be brought to his knees. He has violently abused a woman in whom he claimed he loved time.
Before I really get into this guy, I like this guy.
And he did not heed these warnings. So now it is time for this particular individual to come face to face with every fear he has ever known. All moral limitations he had operated under for so long will become obsolete. Let there be no mercy shown on this day. Let the line between nightmare and reality begin to blur. We are extending this invitation to all known members operating within the United Kingdom. Your target's name is Tristan. You reside at 100 Road. Your objective is simple. Instill fear within the target by any means necessary. On this day, justice will take the form of darkness. On this day, the name Anonymous will be birthed into his memory forever. On this day, the justice you ran from will finally catch up with you. Tristan, you should have expected us.
Oh, right there you see where he's really about to really get into this guy. I don't know if this stuff is actually made up or not because you know how the internet works, but I honestly believe that what he does is really good for the internet and for YouTube to do what they're doing, especially with the whole bullying. This isn't considered bullying. This is more of one of the most ballsiest thing I've ever seen compared to a guy who actually fucked with real life predators and all that. This Lieutenant LickMe is probably one of the most interesting, topped, underrated named YouTubers out there for just the anonymous trolling, which is probably one of the biggest things I do like about your channel. Is the content you do, And when you do the videos, especially now, I don't know who does it, or it's you, or you take like snippets of videos or whatever, but your content's really good. And how you actually managed to do all this with people, parents, and all that, especially on this guy, I think you got more people to really fuck with a guy like this for doing what he did. And it's just interesting how a guy like you are in the midst of a target from YouTube's bully policy, which I think is pretty much bullshit, and for YouTube not to see something that is probably not even compared to trolling. This is more of an internet hero kind of thing, which I do like. You're one of those YouTubers that I really never would have just subbed and that's it and left you there. I've actually watched all your videos, even the ones I missed. All your all the little videos that they do saying they're sorry and all that. It's one of the most interesting things you're doing in terms of YouTube, and for a career, I guess. It's one of the most interesting genres, especially. I don't know what to call you, an internet troll or a real life internet hero for what you do, but I do like that. I recommend him a lot. He's probably the most interesting dude you'll ever probably watch, and for me to browse real trolling good videos, especially like this, you're probably in my top maybe 10 YouTubers now. I have like Nanos, which is always going to be my favorite, but you're probably in the top 5 for what you do. And if I love what you do, like the Crumpus one, which is another one of my favorites for the December one that I think you made a little bit late, where like, you know, my mom died of cancer, and it kind of hit it a little bit. I wish I was like a better person and all that, and he does tap into a lot of your emotions just for what these people got to endure. And it's the most interesting, probably one of the most interesting YouTubers out there for just the content itself. I recommend this guy a lot. If people don't really understand what true YouTubers are and what they want to do for content, I recommend you finding guys like Lieutenant LickMe because of this reason. He's a really good YouTuber. And, you know, I don't really do reviews. I'm not a reviewer. I'm not getting paid to do this. I don't care even if I did. But you're my first review on YouTube, like, as a YouTuber. And I do hope that you don't get targeted for a deletion. Because, honestly, I sub because of this, for what you do. And I recommend everyone to watch you. I don't want subs after this. I just being honest about it, because I've been wanting to do this for a while before the move and all that. You are probably one of the most interesting guys I'll ever see on YouTube, ever. There's no other people that I think top your content so far that I've watched in the past X amount of years. And you're in a good up and comer, and I hope to really meet you one day at a VidCon or something to really tell you that. You're amazing, dude. Your content's amazing. What you do is awesome, and really, I guess I hope more of a heroic act than anything. And other YouTubers should be doing that instead of just fucking with people just for the joy. How about help someone else? Because I don't know what made you really want to do that. I think you said you wanted to. Somebody came to you when you went with the idea. And keep doing it. Don't even stop. Don't stop what you do, man. I love it. Keep up the word, Lieutenant LickMe.